Where's that from?
Okay.
Oh,
well,
green.
We got.
Yes, we're in Annaburg. Yes,
Yeah,
okay.
we are in Annaburg. Okay.
Yes, it is a beautiful house.
And yes, it is a beautiful house. I've been saying that ever since we first saw it.
Jacket.
Jacket. You need a jacket because it's cold?
I have a question.
No.
How are you?
Sure thing.
What is the magnetic thing?
That's in the NF3.
Okay, because every now and then I get like a little emergency signal.
And
Oh,
what that
it's
is that it's picking up.
Oh, the light went off and on again.
There is
It's what happens is when you get that indicator, it's saying that you're dealing up a spike.
Spells, because the second time you've said
That's the heck.
Taylor.
Hun, let's try not to overlap.
I'm just reading what it said.
I know, just hang on. So let's come back here. So I saw you make the green light go off. Can you go on to the other side and make the red light go off? Okay.
He's hiding.
Ooh, he's hiding.
Who's hiding?
So, I'm gonna go quiet again, so Pip, because obviously Pip, if this was Anna, she was responding to you.
If this is Anna, can you turn the candle off or tell us your name? Rituals. This does look a bit like a seance.
It does, doesn't it?
Finish.
And it's foolish. Okay. So let's try this.
Moonshine, okay. That's right. Whoever's here wants a bit of moonshine.
I don't know. What was that?
I can't understand.
I don't
Oh.
understand.
Well, we do have a beer bottle.
That's interesting.
Jean got a name, Tiffany.
Tiffany. Oh. Now, who knows? That might not be the
And kind of.
Jane from the nursing home.
Watching,
She's
yeah.
like a quarter member.
Well, do you know where it's high school nursing?
Tiffany Glass. Tiffany Glass.
What happened to me?
Well, we do not know. Unfortunately, we do not know what happened to you. We need to know your name.
And you just gotta know that.
Yeah.
Maybe enough then.
So it's there's something going on. We're just trying to narrow
Trying to
down
feel our way through it.
as to what's happening here. Okay, so let's try this. Right now, it feels like everything is in.
Snow.
What was that?
Reverend Snow.
Reverend Snow.
That was from when we were at Withville. I put it into the thing.
Oh, okay.
So it might just be random.
Right. So we're getting the impression that we are speaking with Anna. Anna, I hope you don't mind me talking so far. It doesn't sound like you do mind, although I've gotten foolish a couple of times, and you're making me feel a little uneasy. I apologize about that if I'm making you uneasy. But I want to know, can you tell me? That was me. Can you tell me what your thoughts? Can you tell me what you thought of this house? I would love to hear your thoughts about this house. Can you share a memory with us, your favorite memory about this house? Come to me. What was that?
True. I know there were 3 ponds or little lakes, right?
Please leave.
We will be leaving in a little while, but not straight away. I hope that's okay.
I want to take some time to.
Peter.
What was that?
Peter?
Peter.
It's bright.
It's bright. Oh, don't look into the green light. It is quite bright.
Anna, can you give me the year? What year is it for you?
Full.
She loves that.
Oh,
Wait,
oh,
did you say full or full?
full, like full.
No, she could be talking. Anna, would you prefer to talk to my wife instead of talking to me?
Sheridan.
Sheridan?
So I heard I'm confused.
Sheridan, go away. Wow, that was
And what was the name of that?
It's not for you.
It's not for me.
Barney. It sounds like a horse's name for some reason.
So obviously she wants to talk to you.
Okay. Well, Anna, when we came earlier, one of our friends, Alex, she had quite a feeling that she was being watched from the windows by a woman. Was that you? Can you turn on the candle if that was you watching out the windows? Was it one of your daughters looking out the window? Okay, was it someone else? Maybe from the nursing home?
That's how.
Oh, She just got a feeling that you were out there. Interesting. Anna, what do you think of the restoration of your house?
It's what? It's possible.
It's possible you liked it. I think you should like it.
No, I think what she's saying is that it is possible. She probably was like, there's no way they're going to restore this house.
Psychic.
Psychic? Oh, I know.
Tina.
Tina is coming later. You haven't met her yet, so you have to tell me if she's psychic or not. But I think they've done a beautiful job. Do you miss the fountain out the front? That sounded beautiful. With like a fountain? I heard it had a
Grandmother.
grandmother. Well, you were a grandmother. I hear that it had a little boy riding a horse or a seahorse or something. Yeah. Do you remember that? Thinking about it. Oh, that was not me.
Anna, can you tell me if Robert is still here?
Worried.
Oh,
Bless.
bless.
Blessed. Okay.
Yeah, is Robert still with you here? I'm sure he loved this house as much as you did.
I just got Roy.
Roy. Weird.
Roy?
I got Roy earlier. That's
You
weird.
did?
Yeah. I was like, who's Roy? Is there someone called Roy here that we should know about?
Anna, can you also answer a very quick question for me? Can you either get near that black box with the silver stick, or if you want to get close to the candle, just let me know. Are you the only person here?
Greetings.
Greetings.
Nice and
Who is that?
Goodbye. I just said he won't leave.
Oh, no, you're right.
No, I don't know if that may or may not be a reference to me. So,
That's true.
so Anna, can you tell me?
In the corner.
Questions which one?
There's lots of them.
There are lots
There's
of
a lot of
corners.
corners in here.
There are lots of corners.
You're going to have to come out and show yourself.
Pendant.
Pendant.
Accident.
Was it one of the boys in an accident on a motorbike?
Two,
Yeah.
but they didn't have in the house though.
No.
And,
Who's to say you have to die in a place? I mean, I like to think if you really love a place, maybe you come back.
Sorry, what was that?
Ooh,
Yikes.
that wasn't any of the partners.
Well, I got it.
That was in the book.
I don't remember anything.
Now, let me see if I can not necessarily build a false narrative, but actually build a narrative off of something that was in the book. Once in this house, hang a picture or hung a picture, however you want to split that here. But a picture was hung in here of the Portner family.
Against that wall.
It was against that wall. And it was Robert Portner's wish that that painting never be taken down and never be moved. Obviously.
Allegedly. Yeah.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Obviously it has been moved. What did it say?
I want to come.
You want to come? If you want to come along and join us as we go up different floors, you're more than welcome to. But I want to know if that was what you were talking about with hanged. Do you remember the portrait that we were talking about?
I'm gonna say yeah.
Okay, just go on.
Yeah.
Spirit candles coming out to play quite nicely.
Well, apparently I was just informed that the portrait does still exist, even though one of the children has been unfortunately on a damaged section and is cut off.
It is still within the family.
Yes, so the family still has it, even if it's not in this house.
Which child?
Now, whose was that?
Me,
I said, did you hear that?
2 years left. No, it's 2 years left.
I was just on the left.
That's me. It's you.
All right.
You're not in my
Did one of you say which child?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. That was me. Sorry.
Oh.
I sound like an AI.
So I was just checking.
Let me see.
I was just checking to see what the strength was in your candle. It was pretty low.
I kept it pretty light.
Yes.
So which child was it that was cut out of the picture?
Alvin.
Alvin.
May I?
Mm-hmm.
May I do a little talking too?
Yeah.
I hear you.
Mr. Portner, Mrs. Portner, it's a pleasure to meet you. Thank you for inviting us into your home. We were just curious as to. We'd just like to.
Impossible.
It's impossible. Well, I've learned that the impossible just takes a little longer. Could you please, that candle there, that's doing a lot of the heavy lifting here. Would it be possible, with your permission, well, I guess it would be, to use that to communicate? We also have that little thingy down there. It'll go red for no, green for yes. We really would love to have the pleasure of your company this evening. I'm sure all of us would very much.
Is that Austin?
Awesome.
Haven't been to Austin yet. Not from there. Sound like it sometimes. Blame my Hoosier roots.
Again, this is part of the challenge, is that when we have a word bank, and some answers are either extremely relevant or they come out of nowhere, like Austin. What was it?
The last one was I'm
Sorry, what?
weak.
I'm weak. Yeah.
And then it's got 90.
You're weak? Is there,
Yeah, there's a camera here. And a lot of candles.
is there a reason that you're weak? I happen to have some. The candy.
Oh,
the candy?
Yes.
Depending
I
on
was
who.
actually going to say, I think we should save that for the second floor. Somebody tells me about the second floor.
That's where the girls live.
Copy. And is that, I'm sorry, is that where the retirement home tenants work? Okay, yeah.
What time do we have?
We have about 8-ish. 8 on the dot. Phil said Mr. Rossi said he'd be here in a couple minutes.
So I think what we should do though, Walker, if you want to stay down here for Phil, I think we should probably move up, so we're gonna move up to the second floor since we've got such limited time. Alright, so what's gonna happen is we're gonna change locations. If there's somebody here that wants to come with us, you're more than welcome to come with us. But otherwise, we're gonna change locations, go up to the second floor, and we'll take it from there. Okay? All right.
I've got a lot of names. And we've got all the relations. You've got mother, grandmother, and niece.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Are you a friend?
I got that a couple times too.
I got my
It's the only recording.
Tiffany, and then
No worries. I just wanted to let you know. No worries.
yes. I'm gonna give you 60. Okay, because you think that you wanna go for that one, but you can't pay for it.
I also have my,
Just do that one.
movement.
Go hard about.
I also have my,
We've got all
what's my
this.
point?
We don't have.
The Wi-Fi is terrible.
Is it Wi-Fi or is it on the network? Is it on data?
No, it should be on Wi-Fi.
Oh, there's a Wi-Fi.
Well, no, I mean it's on data. But, I mean, it's just I'm just kind of
Well, we're
disappointed.
surrounded by stone and brick, so
That's
it's
true.
probably
That's
pretty.
true.
It might be better. on
Okay,
the second-
so Rachel, do you need a light to take us upstairs safely, or how do
What's safety?
you? Safe.
Steve Will's here.
Oh, Phil's here. Okay.
Wait for him?
Yeah, we'll wait for Phil. We'll wait for Phil.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring my chair. Okay.
Thanks for letting me join.
Yeah, of course. Anytime.
Thanks for sitting in. Sorry you can't stick around.
I have to be the assistant minister. I get to be the assistant minister at church tomorrow morning.
Okay.
I have to be there super early. I live in Princeton.
Oh no, I get it. I totally hear you.
Change that around.
Yeah, because Sue Anderson, my friend, is more than me.
All right. Sorry about the spotty Wi-Fi, everyone. I thought the Wi-Fi would be a little better here. Now, granted, we are in a stone house, so there is that. Where are the stairs around here? Okay. Did Phil say he just pulled up?
Yeah.
All right. I know, right? What safety? I love that.
Yeah, mirrors, all the mirrors are.
Yeah. I was told this morning.
You know, Cammie, I don't know if papaya is going to help,
Okay.
but we can always go to the shop. What was that?
That's election storage.
Election storage?
Yeah, that's
Anna, du hast ein schönes
And that's just
Zuhause.
doing it.
Oh,
No
there we go.
worries. I just wanted.
Well, we don't have any devices out to find out, so.
No, I'm just prepping.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks good. It looks so good. Commented on it today. And the whole like,
Let me,
yeah, that's the thingy. It was called like rosette. And you're like,
let me see.
So these original lights.
No.
The ceiling down here. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. People commented on your choice of shape. Oh, you got it?
Oh, so you chose chandeliers?
I did.
They're
Yeah.
beautiful.
We really, since we didn't know, we had no idea. We just knew there may not have been any chandeliers in here, but we had to have something. I mean,
Yeah.
you can't, you know. So I looked through House of Hardware and put in like the date ranges I was looking for, and I thought this one was
Well, you know,
just nice enough to do it. Out of the room.
Yes, great.
it's the film.
So we capped off.
Okay, so you have to pull it back from the top. You kind of have to pull it in really tight.
How's your German? I used to speak German in this house, so just in case.
Du hast bei Rammstein.
I don't know if that would really work for these people, but you know. I have the Google Translate.
Okay.
We got a lot of spirit candle activity.
Okay.
There is a beautiful. They've got some beautiful candles.
These are original mirrors.
What's a scribe?
Actually, there's 3 months. They're not facing each other.
Well, and that's all him.
Hi.
Hey.
He told me.
Hey. After 12 hours of high school varsity volleyball. Yeah, I've been going since 5:30.
Okay.
Which means I'm exceptionally dead.
He said he didn't know what I was talking about.
What's that?
I said, not the guy who's
No, not until the end of the back. Please take care of this for us.
Found it. So, you know, that could mean anything. Somebody drove in here and left it here.
Okay.
So, yeah, I want stuff.
Actually, Phil, we're gonna set that up there because we're actually getting ready to
Yeah,
vote.
Oh, yeah, I just wanted to get it out. I'll just bring it back upstairs or.
Is that person that was trying to have something?
Yes.
Well, right at time, yeah. Oh, I'll email it to you. Oh, okay.
Did the person that was trying to have something trying to get themselves sorted? So they, you know, it's funny, somebody said they were trying to
I
have
thought
something.
you would do that.
I'm like, are you just trying to?
Another time.
I'm just getting warmed up. Or are you?
Did you have a good server?
Yeah, I was just.
I figured.
Are you going upstairs, Barb? Huh? Are you gonna go upstairs? Do you wanna bring a chair? Do you need help with the chair? Oh, you step on that and then pull it towards you.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very heavy.
No,
We're waiting for these guys. What?
I was murdered.
Then have
Was there a murder?
I don't think so. At least that's, no, I wouldn't say that for certain. All right. Let's set it up. Yeah. Set it up.
Where do you want me, boss?
Actually, if you want to grab this camera.
What?
Hello, spirits.
Here we go. I'm gonna, hey guys, I'm Phil.
Hello.
How are you?
By the way.
You too. I'm gonna turn on my volume because we have another staff member who's gonna be coming over.
Okay.
And she's gonna text me when she's coming in. I need to miss her text.
No worries. All right, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. All right, here we go. All right, are we ready to head up?
Yeah.
Okay. So the question is, where?
Upstairs waiting for these guys.
Yeah. Well, where the? I'm trying to remember where the stairs are.
Back there.
Oh.
We're over here.
Okay, we're gonna need a. All right. Okay. Are you guys coming? All right.
We are heading upstairs.
We are heading upstairs. Yeah, because I've got the light.
He's got the light.
All right. All right, here we go.
Looks like I'm white with my.
Oh my God. Remember, Phil, we're live.
Like they haven't heard this stuff.
That's true. That's true. All right, everybody, we're heading up to the second floor. Okay.
The parapet just sits up.
Yeah. Whew. Okay. All right. This actually might be a good place to be. All right, let's.
This is pretty incredible.
All right.
Oh, you're fine. What do you need? Well, we need whoever's here to be open to us. We're not asking for a whole lot.
Well, it's rather balmy, 76 degrees in here.
Feels good. Take the word for it. Well, at the volleyball tournament today, it was like 2 degrees in the gym.
They kept it nice and chilly.
So cold. So this feels fantastic. So I mean no harm.
Sounds good. So what are you running right now, Phil?
Just literally just paratech.
Just baritone? Okay. And
I'll forget eventually.
Do not.
I'm assuming this was, yeah, everyone was kind of huddled in here. I'm like, okay, this is a pretty decent place.
Makes for a good stage.
All right. So before we move on, I think I'm going to turn the floor over to my partner in crime, who's now here because I want him to introduce himself, and I figured he should kick off our session in here.
Okay, very good.
So everyone, this is Phil Rossi. So Phil.
Hi guys, I'm Phil Rossi. I'm T's partner in crime, as he's already stated. And yeah, thank you so much for inviting us to this space tonight to see what might be here and what you want to communicate with us. And to anyone who's here with us, unseen, thank you for sharing your space with us. We come here out of the utmost respect. I felt that. We're good. We feel it too. We're here out of respect. We're here to learn more about you, for your stories, your name. And yeah, so please, we have a number of ways that you can interact with us and communicate. A number of toys that we're setting up here. Some are like music boxes, and you can make them make sound. Others that you can use words to communicate through us. We'll be ready in a minute. Okay. Whenever you are ready. We are ready.
I'm all set. Just so you all know, the device that I just put out here, this is a new player in the field. This one is called the 80 Plus, and I nickname all of my devices, so I call this one Fast 80. And Fast 80 basically takes into account environmental changes, pressure, humidity, temperature, and as well as EMF. Now it also has a vibration sensor. Problem is this floor is so sensitive that me walking across it will set it off. So we just have to make sure that that nobody's moving if we're watching the vibraphone that's built into it. That's really about it. Now Phil is also running something called Paratech. Phil,
Yes.
could you please?
Yes, so the Paratech is a word bank. So essentially in this device there is a library of about 10,000 different words. And then there's a number of sensors that detect changes in the environmental electromagnetic fields, in humidity, barometric pressure, and I think that's it. And then detecting small changes in those parameters, it will select words from the word dictionary. And the theory is that the intention of the spirits to communicate are causing these fluctuations and causing the words or phrases to come up on this device. It was my favorite. So, with that being said, we can see what happens.
All right.
What you got there, T?
I wanted to also throw this out here as a possible trigger object for whatever is here on the second floor. This is an actual bottle from the Portner Brewery. Pip found this on eBay for a whopping $25, and we're gonna go ahead and see if that was me.
Oh, we got a lived here.
Really?
So is there someone with us that lived here? Could you share your name, perhaps? Or a little more about yourself? Figure out how to get this to record. I made that noise. Can you make that noise a little bit louder? Maybe you can knock on something for us?
Did I hear somebody just say not now?
Right now.
Run now.
Oh,
Okay, that might have been me. Could you step away from that, please? Is that, okay, maybe that wasn't me.
you think your movement activated the REM pod? I mean, your movement shouldn't activate it. Oh, that's strange.
Now, the funny thing was, am I doing both of those?
But it's just doing a little burst, it's not.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
But what we saw before was like a longer thing, it wasn't
Yeah.
just a little burst.
That's true.
That is a fantastic
Got
observation.
that, right?
You're hired.
So let's step back now. Phil has a proper round.
Well, no need a proper REM pod.
Yeah, that's the one that most people see. This is a different model right here. But first things first, I want to see if we can get a confirmation. If that wasn't me, if that was you going up to the black box with the silver stick, would you mind doing it one more time, please? Just so I can rule out the fact that it wasn't my big feet.
No regrets.
Lee, what did yours say?
No, you are okay.
No, nothing that we're asking of you tonight is easy by any stretch, and we respect that. We respect that.
Absolutely.
But we ask because these are ways that we can communicate with you and ways that we can know that you're here, or at least confirm that you're here.
Man, this thing's
It's popping.
my family.
Well, now, after reading your book, there were a lot of problems after Robert Porter died. A lot of problems. And Robert Porter was very, very big, not just in the beer that he made in that bottle, but also with his family. That was, first off, the letter that you included in the book of his letters to the family. That was
Right after you said about the beer he made, it was good.
If only we could get into a time machine and confirm that, because I believe that. Now, I heard one of these things say, "What is your name?" or "Who are you?" So, Phil, I don't think you've introduced yourself.
No,
You're introduced to the group, but
I did. My name is Phil. Phil Rossi. I am. I like to. A witch. Do we have a witch in here with us, or anyone that
Any
practices
practicing Wiccans?
Wiccan witchcraft, or
Yeah,
what's in it?
I'm an atheist, but that's about it.
Last time I checked, that was the opposite of a witch.
Yeah, right.
I do have lots of crystals in my pockets.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
See you later.
They're out.
Succeed. Alright, Rachel,
So, are we speaking with someone from the Porter family? All right, Phil, I'm gonna have to tap out. I'm gonna have to tap out because, man, the spirits. If the spirits are here, they really are done with me. Because
Yeah, they've said that more than once tonight.
yeah, I know. Thank you for bringing that painful memory, Rachel. I appreciate it.
Did T do something to offend you?
I did not.
I'm talking to the spirits. Well, if you don't want to talk to T, which I couldn't imagine why not, because T's a great guy. He's one of my best friends. Has been there for me through thick and thin. I'm here.
Oh,
Okay.
I got keep recording.
Yeah, I got
Okay.
something about that.
really? Because usually we get stopped recording. That is the first time I have ever gotten to keep recording.
Well, we have a number of
What do you get, Rachel?
recording
I have a
devices.
Camera.
So I tell you what, I'm gonna change things up. Since we already have a music box out.
I'm hiding.
Well, maybe this will bring. So this right here in my hand is the most affordable piece of paranormal gear that you could get. This is for all my fellow cat lovers out there. This is there you go. This is a cat ball. And the idea is that, provided nobody moves, if
I'm gonna set
you
this
want
here.
you sit right there, is that if something gets up to it close enough,
not me this time.
It's Phil.
What's that?
I said, who's using Domo Arigato, Mr.
Oh, that's my device, yes. That is my device.
It's not just a voice you put on those tubes.
No, it's an actual device.
Oh, yeah.
You're hearing voices?
I said, be careful. You put one in my pocket.
Because I just walked into a spider web, because that's appreciated.
I know.
Maybe.
Oh, wait.
Did you just say you felt like something you're walking?
Oh,
into
no,
a spider?
I feel everything though. It's just, that's just my skin. My skin needs.
Only because there's a going theory
I
that
agree. Look at that.
we have both experienced that walking through a spider web or spider web sensation could be
When there is
that-
no spider web.
where there is no spider web, could be a touch from the other side.
I think,
Well, that happens very
I
often.
think Victoria would rather be touched by a spirit from the other side.
True.
than a spider web.
I think we all would.
Yeah.
Now we started off with I'm here, and now we have a we're here.
Okay. Well, we have several ways that you can communicate with us. One of them is that ball that's over on the other side of the bottle. You can touch that. You can also touch the orange box. That will let us know you're here.
So it just said Australia, and your wife is from New Zealand, yes?
Well, if it says Australia and my wife is from New Zealand, it's picking a fight.
Yeah, don't tell her.
Mine said damage.
Oh. Is the cat?
Well, again, going back to the book, the thing about the thing that I remember is that Robert Portner absolutely
Just said my dad.
Oh,
That's above our pay grade. We're not qualified to answer that question.
But I will say, and I should have told you this, Phil.
Yes.
This is the most ghost tube apps we've had running in one session, and the amount of relevance between the different hits we're getting is very compelling. It's very compelling. Yeah. So we also have this. We also have this music box right here. You get close to that. You just if you say we're here, these are all different ways that you can communicate with us.
not what?
With not.
Is that not as a K or an
Not,
as
like, negative.
Mine just said don't leave me.
Oh,
It's broken.
we are going to leave you.
Well, I was gonna say that was.
Damage is broken.
I was gonna say that was the cat balls, because I've never struggled this much with cat balls.
So if feeling like you're walking through a cobweb is indicative potentially of a touch, what are some of the other kind of more common theories of you've entered not like death rolling over your shoulder or whatever, but something that there's been a moment of connection?
So, yeah, that's a great question. Touches have been associated with like tingling, like a localized feeling, like in your arm or your wrist, like you get when your foot falls asleep.
Yeah.
So that's sort of a prevailing theory, that feeling that tingly sort of sensation.
Okay.
Feeling like a staticky sensation, like when you rub up a balloon and you bring it close to your arm and you feel that. Another theory I heard a couple years ago that I really liked is that if you just are randomly get ringing in one ear, it's like tinnitus, but not. It could mean that the spirit is whispering in your ear. Yeah.
What about, and that's just something I heard as a kid, if you're just walking, through a regular space and you just for a split second walk through colder air.
Exactly. Cold spots.
Yeah.
Cold spots. That's another theory that is that spirit's presence can decrease the temperature, whether they're like taking kinetic energy out of the air to manifest, or just that their presence is just a lower registers at a lower temperature. But yeah, that is one of the most prevailing theories is the cold spots. And you can experience cold spots in small localized areas, or it just says she's good, so the most noteworthy cold spot that I ever experienced was in a place in upstate Connecticut called Dudleytown. It's supposed to be one of the most haunted spots in the United States. To make a very long story short, This was a town that was established starting in the 1700s that could never quite take root. It was built in the shadow of Mohawk Mountain. The soil wasn't good. People were constantly plagued by illness, disaster, mental illness. I don't want you in here. People reported seeing strange things in the woods. One old man, People Dudley, who was one of the founders, said that these creatures would come out and speak to him. He was also suffering from dementia, so that may have had something to do with it. But as part of a high school trip, we went to Dudley Town to experience the power of place, essentially, and interaction with nature and how that can inspire literature. It was actually an English course, but we did a daytime tour of the town. It was basically nothing but foundations and old cellars and crumbling chimneys, and it was just very quiet. Like no animal sounds, no birds, and this was in the spring. It was a warm day, it was about in the 70s, it was late spring, and we went back at night for our nighttime tour of the town where we would be left in different parts of the town by our teacher to see what we experienced. You would never see that happen in school today. Yeah, this was in high school. And so we get into sort of the entry path to the town, and we stop as a group, and we're talking a little bit, and then just a cold pocket of air out of nowhere just descends on us. Like it was enough that everyone was commenting on it. We all felt it, whether it was a shared hallucination or something, I don't know, but it was remarkably colder within the span of 2 or 3 minutes. And this was even before the sun had completely gone down. So, and since that time, we have experienced, different moments of cold spots or cold, drafts kind of passing through our.
We didn't feel it at TWA. I told them the story, but you taking me back to TWA at night. I didn't feel any cold spots, but there was definitely a change in the
energy
vibe.
And we definitely had the chills.
Quite a few times. Now, with me, the brush with the cobwebs happened at a place called
Blackburn.
It was the Blackburn Inn.
Yeah.
Now, sounds like a nice place, Blackburn Inn, because it is. It's very bleak, chic, very high-priced, historic hotel, renovated just recently, in Stanton. It's wonderful until you realize that Blackburn Inn was once upon a time the Western State Hospital. And if you think, the funny thing about Blackburn is they're kind of not talking about it, they're still leaning into it. In that you'll notice as you're walking by, some of the rooms, some of the hotel rooms will have a second door about face height, painted over and sealed shut. And you're like, oh, that's where they would check on you to make sure you hadn't hurt yourself. And then but the weirdest thing was the decor. In our rooms, they had the blueprints of the asylum framed and on and plain view. And it's not until you get up to it and you go, hang on, that's my hallway. This is my room.
Male patient ward is printed on the blueprint. So it was really interesting. But we were at
We're up in this little like balcony.
Yeah, there's a little balcony at the top of the spiral staircase with an outdoor area. And I just hear you go, whoa.
I leapt out of my skin because I felt like I had just walked through a cockpit. But then my brain processed it like moments later. Hang on, this is where the tower is. This is open air.
Yeah,
there was no
spiders.
There were no spiders.
And at that same moment, I was on the other side, not too far away. I got a spike on my EMF meter and also caught an EVP, which is electronic voice phenomena, sound, a voice that's captured that you don't hear with your ears, but later when you go back and you're listening to your recording, you pick up. And this all happened within a handful of seconds.
It was like,
so that's what we like to call corroborating experiences, corroborating,
or as we like to call Ghostapalooza.
Yeah.
Because as I told you earlier, there's a lot of quiet, and then there's that. Now here's what I think is interesting. That just registered EMF hit. That was before you moved.
The REM pod just moved too, really quick.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then I make noises on this.
Okay, well, you can feel free to make noises or make lights up. It's interesting too, because up here, this is 0. So,
What year is it again?
I got that. I
Yeah.
got that earlier. What year is it?
so I was asked in chat who the people were that are joining us. Just so that my live stream here knows, we are joined by people from Historic Manassas that invited us to come out here and do what we're doing right now. This is Annaburg Mansion. We have never investigated this place because the place has never been investigated, period. So this is all, yes. So this is all new territory for us.
And one thing I do want to say.
Oh, and wait, before I forget, John, it's John, correct? Michael.
Well,
Michael over here. Michael over here is the author of the history of Annaburg that we were telling you about.
Oh, okay.
So
it's
kindred spirits, right
It's
here.
only two, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So there you go.
So I do want to say that, if there's anyone here with us right now and you're feeling a little nervous or this is very unexpected, we understand that you probably don't often or ever have had someone come in here and try to interact with you directly. And so that may be a little overwhelming. And so you can feel free to speak to us or reach out to us at your own pace. Again, we're not trying to have you do tricks. We want you to get comfortable with just the concept of communicating with someone that perhaps you cannot see. We're not sure if you can see us or not. We can see you, but we have a good suspicion that you're here with us. So we're not here to cause you any harm, but we do understand that this is overwhelming. If you haven't directly communicated with anyone in some time, so you can just go at your own pace. We're just here to connect, and connect can even just be to share silence, just to share a moment. So don't feel pressure.
That's discussion outside.
I just had a tingling sensation, like brush across the back of my neck. See, personal experiences are great, but the downside is if you're trying to, and it's a tag again. Is my tag out of my shirt, like sticking up into my hair?
No. Your
Okay.
tag's not.
Yeah, my tag's on. Sometimes tags will pop out, right?
Couple of quick bits of advice if you ever decide you want to go and do this on your own. One, always check to make sure that the tags in your wardrobe are down. 2, do not wear anything fragrant, whether it's cologne or whether it's perfume. And 3rd, and probably the most important, never whisper.
Yeah.
Because if you or your team are whispering, it could be picked up by recording devices and people think it's an EVP. Just on our last investigation, that which brings me to number 4, always make sure you're communicating with your team members. Because going back to the earlier thing about the whisper, in our last investigation that just dropped on YouTube, Phil was on the other side of the distillery, and I was here. And I was convinced, not only was I convinced, but so was the other OSI associate with us, and Chuck Miller, the head of the distillery. We were convinced that we had heard this disembodied voice. Turns out it was Phil working with an app that he didn't tell me he was working with. It was a brand new thing. And because of the acoustics of the place, it literally picked up the sound. Did it just say be careful?
Yes.
See, even the spirits of that.
I'm gonna turn this one on.
Mine just said failure.
What was that?
Mine just said failure.
And you see, this is what I mean, Phil. This is my failure. Be careful. And I'm telling this story.
Yeah.
It's been like that online. It's been like that online. That and also the different versions of Ghost Tube telling you to be quiet, fool, you're boring.
Just swapping out the music box for a bell. It's a little more simple to use. I tried to fix this today, it wasn't working. So
We'll see
Maybe
if it
you
works.
can help me figure out if this is working. And again, at your own pace, you don't have to do it right when I ask you to.
Matter of fact, what we're gonna try to do is we're going to go quiet. So if you wanna say anything, we'd love to hear from you. In 3, 2. That's John Walker downstairs. Ooh. What was that? Bedroom. Bedroom. This would have been a bedroom. They said this would have been a bedroom. So there's the party across the street,
Sounds like a good party.
and then there was a train. No, their dad sucks. Yeah, that's being whispered. So,
He's dead. There should be a light that comes on when I turn it on. Okay, this was fully charged.
Is it yes, mustard?
Mine said monster.
Oh.
So yes, monster.
So the battery was completely dead. And I had a full charge.
That happened to Mary Ellen downstairs.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
On her phone?
Yeah.
Well, didn't John Walker say that at a ton of batteries for everything?
so, I'm sorry, say that again?
Didn't Walker say he had a ton of batteries for everything?
Yes, he had batteries for people if they wanted to. I think that was her phone.
It was, yeah, her
It was
phone.
the phone.
Well, we also travel with a ridiculous number of power packs.
Yeah.
You know, we are blessed to have so many powers. Or maybe a little excessive.
Have you found that there's more interaction when you guys are kind of doing investigations without a crowd staring at you? Like, is there anything between like the privacy aspect of
You know, it's
communication?
honestly not consistently. I mean, when we've done our investigations at the candy or at the art factory, for example, we've had some pretty strong responses and interactions.
Yeah.
And when we did Live Manor, I mean, it was again the same thing.
Right. The thing that, if you remember what I said at the very beginning, was that we're here to find out if there is anything going on, if there is something going on, what is it? And, you know, people ask me, well, when are you the most scared to? It's when I actually sit down and I review this stuff. Because it's when I'm reviewing it that I hear the voices and I hear and I see even more patterns emerging coming out of it. So, you know? Okay. But, I mean, I think our favorite story from when we did the candy factory was when, and Rachel was there for a lot of this, we were running the spirit box. And we kept getting the name Edwin over and over again. Edwin. And we got Edwin in different spots of the candy factory on 2 different investigations. And we kind of put the thread together that, okay, we gotta find out who Edwin is. And it took my wife a whopping 10 minutes to find the article about the car accident that happened in 1924, right around Christmas time. And it was 4 kids joyriding, and they... Success. And,
I don't know about that.
what?
Well, I don't know if it was a successful joyride.
I wouldn't say it was a successful joyride because they got hit by a train and they got dragged, I believe it was what, 700 yards? 700 yards. And it stopped right in front of the candy factory. And one of the kids' names was Edwin.
Lindsay, that story was in the gallery.
I didn't zero in on being the candy factory.
Yeah.
I didn't zero in on I knew the death of the, you know.
But
tragedy on
you know,
Christmas.
it's when that
Tragedy on the
it's when you see things like that, when you see. Interesting. Okay. Are you getting that? Yeah. Ooh, okay. So the bell, just so you know, the bell is actually like an EMF reader. And if an EMF source gets close enough to the bell goes off. Thing is, we got 2 EMF hits on fast headed here, and then the bell.
And the bell rang.
And
the bell rang again.
Yes, okay, great.
All right, is that you ringing our bell? Which is a silly question because we don't know who you are. But if you could ring the bell again, that would help us to at least know that it's not just ringing itself. Team Morrison is preferred environment.
How you doing? So yeah, I mean, it's when I'm revealing evidence. I think that's when I'm the most on edge.
I'm never on this. I'm a pro.
I got niece downstairs. I just got monster.
I got names.
I just gotta take note.
Because
You win. Can you see take note? It's like, sounds like.
no, because there's a monster.
Can you ring the bell twice? Can you go bing, bing? We need more cowbell. This was a bad song.
So let me see if I can. Okay. Let me see if we can help you out to communicate better. Are we speaking to another member of the Portner family? If it's yes, make the bell go off once. If it's no, make the bell go off twice. So are we talking to another member of the Portner family? One ring?
That was pretty quick.
That was pretty quick. Okay.
Do they have to have died in this space to be now?
Not necessarily, no. Not necessarily. Again, you can talk to 3 different paranormal investigators. They all have different answers. And when we get stuff like please stop, we try to progress forward, but just gently. So I'm gonna ask.
Jeez. Okay.
As in, no.
Well, we didn't establish yes or no.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, we did.
But we didn't just ask a question.
Well, the question was, it says, please stop, and I said, I want to proceed a little more gently, and then that just rang twice.
Which is not.
Would
You like us to proceed more roughly? I mean, it's after.
Boundaries, guys. Boundaries.
Boundaries. Plus also, your back is facing the camera. That's
Well, I'm just returning the favor.
Oh, son of a bitch. All right. Let's try this again. Now, Phil hates it when I ask this, but I'm going to go ahead and ask it. Would you like us to move to a different part of the house? 1 ring, yes. 2 rings, no.
It's what I want.
I mean,
When you really
that's
really
pretty
want.
straightforward. 1 ring was for yes to leave
Yeah.
this space.
Oh,
Leave
wow.
this space.
Oh,
All right.
two? Oh, great.
Well, yeah, I think that's 1. 1.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Happy to leave this
We
space.
can do that.
and,
I just got one that said he won't leave.
Okay. I can take it.
I'm telling you right now, I feel like writing to Amy and Jared and saying Ghost Tube is really selling itself tonight.
Well, I like that. There's,
It's 8:45. Do you want to stay on this floor or do you want to go up?
Is what time is it?
8:45.
Let's find one more room.
there's a room that I set the REM pod in front of.
Yeah.
I got a vibe from.
Okay, let's just go in there for a bit.
Follow the red light.
Follow the
Go
back.
to the right.
Go over here.
I'm gonna turn this off.
That's the kind of That's the kind of response you call compelling, everybody. Very, very compelling. Okay. That was me. Very different. It's very different. We're in unmarked territory right now, secondhand. Okay. Wow. All right. Bill? Having a moment?
Looks like a little bathroom.
But no, it absolutely is an old bathroom.
What did it say?
Not likely.
So right now, this is me. That was me. Okay. He's right himself. Okay. All right. So we moved into this room because apparently Phil, and this is a point of contention between me and Phil. When we get some sort of communication that says please leave, I'm going to go ahead and say I'm going to leave. Phil sometimes leaves and seals it. So. Wait, no, I'll do this instead. Easy. Easy. So, fun fact, everybody, about these devices, which, by the way, I'm moving around too much. Okay, that was me. I know.
Message for you.
Yeah, no kidding. So, fun fact about the millimeter or the REM pod is that it's basically like a theremin. That was you.
That was me theramizing.
No, that was not you. I don't think that was you walking. But could be. That was you.
That was science.
That was, yeah, okay.
And art. The art of dance.
Okay, so
Interpretive dance of.
Now that I not believe was me. Yes, exactly.
it's hard to say.
Am I sitting too close to it?
No.
No.
I'll just reset it.
Michael, is there a chance Paul was murdered?
No.
Okay.
Well, no.
With this floor, I feel like we're walking on ice. It's funny. So the thing is that it's a theremin, and there have been some skeptics that will debunk the millimeter or the REM pod because it's just a theremin. And my thought is, yes, it is just a theremin.
A what?
But
So a theremin is a musical instrument that has an antenna that generates an electromagnetic field, and then based on how much you are interrupting that field, there are different there's circuitry that will detect the amount of interference essentially, and then modulate the pitch.
It was used to make the theme song to Star Trek.
Yeah. Yep.
It was actually,
Great pop culture connection.
I'll give you an even better one. One of the most common uses of the theremin goes back to 1952 with Bernard Herrmann's score of The Davy That Stood Still. When you hear the opening of The Davy That Stood Still, you hear that? That's what that is. That's what it is.
All right.
My feelings about this is that yes, it is a theremin powered by a 9-volt battery, but something has to be interrupting that. Something has to be interrupting that field. Or, as you saw with me and Phil, if the floor is a little dodgy, it's got to be somebody walking around. Oh, nobody's walking around. Did someone just say Anna? Anna. That's very compelling. So I'm just going to ask real quick: is Anna with us right now? Anna?
It's outside.
It's outside? I hope you don't think the band is more entertaining than us, Anna. I'm going to take that as a personal affront if you are. But is there anyone here right now with us, if you would like to make your presence known? Again, these devices right here, they don't hurt you.
Stay with me.
Dennis.
Dennis. I love how we always look to my corner when we get a name.
I know.
Does that mean anything? Anything? Anyone?
The only name that is thrown out tonight is Peter
And Anna.
and Anna, because Peter was Anna's brother,
Okay.
Peter Valera.
Okay.
Struggle.
Now, I do know one of the descendants of the Portner family struggled with alcohol. And that was a rough story. He never stopped loving his family, but that was a tough one. And I believe the beat came from when you moved.
Yeah. But after everybody left that last room,
Yeah.
I asked if it was Paul, and we got a lot of dings.
Really?
A lot.
That's what I feel right. Okay. I'll give Phil a
Dana.
pass. Dana?
Dana.
It's like Anna the other.
Dana and Dennis again. Now
Now
these could be Okay, so let me ask this. And again, if you wanna say yes or no or give us any kind of response, just come up here and let us know. And I'll even give these devices a little bit more room so that you won't feel like I'm crowding it. We're getting Dana and Dennis a lot. Or Dana and Dennis. Okay, I'll move over just a little more. Are Dana and Dennis, are they from the nursing home? Feel free to make any of these devices in front of us go off if that's what we're picking up here. Are Dana or Dennis people from the nursing home?
Sacrifice.
Ooh,
That's rough.
that is rough. And no, you're not getting it. See, that I also find very compelling as well. Sometimes you get the most results from these devices when they don't behave the way you want them to. You know,
Who brought the bottle?
that was us. That was us. And now that I'm carrying it around up here, I'm responsible for it, so I can't move.
Yeah, because we have about 4,000 of them in our collection, so if you leave it, it'll get absorbed.
There we go.
back into our collection.
All from the Portner, the Portner Brewery.
Not really 4,000, but we do have a lot.
Well, you realize that the 300 that I own, I'm going to bequeath to the museum, right?
That.
You do know we can say no anything.
I'll be dead, so I don't care.
Could you bequeath us some storage space as well? Along with the millions of dollars to finish the renovation at Annaburg.
Okay, so.
Success.
I guess I will.
So,
Ooh, I just got basement. We're not going to the basement.
yeah, we can't go to the basement. We
No.
cannot go, we're not allowed to go to the basement or the attic. Those are two places that I think we would love to go to. Do what?
You can't understand.
We've been getting a lot of
I
that.
got that
tonight, so-
earlier too.
Me too.
And where am I? And am I dead?
Mhm.
I've been getting purgatory too.
Which kind of goes along with am I dead?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
See, in situations like that,
Uh-huh.
Plan to Paul.
Yep.
when we get things like that, one of the things that I will say, although I'm not an expert in helping anything that remains crossover, but I would say if you are concerned, if you wondering if you are dead, if you are wondering, what do I do? Do you feel lost? I'm going to say just look for a light.
Not necessary.
Oh.
All right then, I'll stop right there. I will stop right there. So one thing I did want to say, I noticed when you were testing the EMF feature, you were putting up your phone against someone else's phone. That may trigger the EMF response.
Oh, by the window before?
Yeah.
So every time she put hers down, it would like go up into the red, but when I put mine down individually, it wouldn't. And then we put hers back on while mine was there, and then hers went off and mine didn't.
Okay. Interesting. All right.
Yeah.
We may be moving on soon. We may be
To
heading
another room.
to another room. Thank you. Thank you for that clarification. Did you want to let us know anything while we were here?
This room was used for storage for a long time.
Okay.
I mean, these, it's like Christmas decorations and stuff like
Right.
that. So it wouldn't surprise me if there's not a whole lot of activity in this room.
This was, Phil said he felt a pull here, and usually I trust Phil's judgments on that.
Feels full.
Oh, you do?
I
Can I
do.
get that in writing? I'll accept.
But I'm still hung up on the whole Dana and Dennis. I feel like hearing that and hearing those names again and again. It tells me I feel like that is some kind of remnant of when this place was a nursing home.
Mm.
What
Yeah,
year?
that's my
What years
guess.
is this a nursing home?
1960 to 2005.
Oh, so for.
I'm sorry, 65 to 2005.
I'm going.
Bye.
All right.
We will not stop
Have a
you.
good
We will
journey.
not stop you.
I'm just going into the other room.
Maybe they're going back to the room we came from.
Yeah. Oh, I got light. Okay.
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 Come here. Hammer.
What that was?
So wait.
Hammer.
Hammer.
That's a new one. I don't think I've ever gotten hammer before.
And now brother. This is the first time I've gotten brother.
That's the first time I've heard a male relation tonight. We've had grandmother, mother, niece, sister.
I had brother. I've had brother.
You did.
I had knife.
Mm. I remember you. Were you at the candy factory this time last year?
So I tell you what, we're gonna go on ahead and we're gonna go quiet. You have a lot of different ways you can communicate with us. We just want to give you a chance if you want to share a thought, either through ghost tube or with your own voice, or if you want to just give us your what was that?
That was my beep. I just turned off the camera.
But mine just said, who is that?
Who is that? Again, this is T, and if you want to let us know you're here just with nudging one of these, did it say fool again?
Run.
Run. All right, so let us give you the floor in 3, 2.
Bless.
Thank you. Asylum.
I mean, it might have felt like one.
We'll just add this to the repertoire. Okay. We'll put it in the corner.
I don't think that was you though, that just made Fast Eddie go off.
That's supposed to sound like EMF, right?
Yeah, that was the Okay. So going silent in 3, 2.
It's here. What should I do?
Not to break the silence.
Well, I wanted to know what was that. Is there someone? Is there
Yeah, there's someone in
there's someone
there.
in there? Okay.
It's Lindsay being a creeper.
All right.
But it feels like someone's touching my face, and I'm not exaggerating. So it feels a little bit like that static feeling I told you all about. But I feel pressure, and I feel it on my arm now too.
So where are we at right now?
I'm not sure.
Are we at 9 o'clock right now? We're close to it. Okay. So in our last hour, I think we should go to the 3rd floor. Phil, any thoughts about that?
I'm just gonna wait until whoever's touching me is
Done.
touching me. Okay, that was far out. That was first.
Wow.
That was like, I've had the tingles, I've had the spider web, I've never had like a feeling of pressure. And I still, like, you know when someone touches you, you can still kind of feel it? That's what I feel now. Huh.
All right.
Look closer.
I can't get much closer than that.
All right.
So we're going upstairs?
Yeah, we're gonna go upstairs. I need to go downstairs and get some other
So,
equipment.
it seems there are a few extra flashlights in the other room. If you all want to grab one so you can safely make your way upstairs.
And don't forget the balls.
A cat toy, yeah.
Cat toy.
Yeah, we don't want to forget that because
Does it vibrate?
someone's gonna. No, this is just all the movement. This is all movement that's happening. So, all right. I'm going to go. Let's see, where are the stairs going down?
Oh wait, yeah, Victoria, isn't it?
I've never been up. Rachel?
The stairs to the 3rd floor.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
There's
It's the same hall.
Ah, this is it. All right. So we're now in the last hour, everybody. Last hour. And I think in this last hour, okay. All right. So in this last hour, everybody, we are probably going to try out a SD session. I gotta get on the gear for that. And yeah, it's been sort of a working. This is a dress rehearsal as well for the upcoming public event. So we're just trying to figure out how everything's working. Where are we going to be in relation to what where everyone is and all that. It's there's a lot happening tonight. Paranormal wise, that I'm kind of on the fence about. Okay, let me just see if there's anything. I need this. Wait. Yeah, I know, it's going by fast. It's going by very fast. So what I need is still upstairs. All think navigating Annaburg with the public is going to be probably the trickiest bit, at least that I can think of. Whew. So where is everybody
Where do you want to be?
gravitating to? You know what? Let's see.
List right here.
It's very cold right. That corner made me feel a little
Oh.
iffy, but
I feel a
That's
little bit
just
of
me.
like it's cool.
it is cool.
right
That
here.
could be hotter going up.
Let's see.
It's nice.
But there are a lot
Let's-
more rooms.
Let's actually there's more space in here. So why don't we convene here?
Okay.
And that'll be easier for us. I'm going to sorry. I know. All right.
Right.
You all right? You okay, baby?
Yeah, just gotta put a stop.
All right. I know I'm taking everybody on a trip right now. Okay. Whew, this is flying by.
You're done at 10?
At 10, yes.
That's actually good.
And I have what we need for a SC session. If you want to,
We're gonna put on a show.
I think we are.
Okay.
And I don't mind going first, and then you can back it up because I know you tend to give better SCs than I do. So we'll
Yeah, that works.
we'll play that. We'll play that.
Fresh battery in here.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I'm gonna do that as soon as we get upstairs. Okay, now there's the stairs, and here's the room we weren't in. So I'll come back for that. Let me just get this upstairs. The beautiful thing about live investigations is this part where it's all raw and uncut.
They must, I think they may have
Okay.
Well, yeah, I mean, if there would have been like a central living area, would they have had to go downstairs to a dining room? We'll have to ask Michael when he comes up.
All right. All right. I think after this little journey, we will be ready to start the 0 hour, the last hour. Okay. Hey.
I got my cap on.
Wait a minute. Oh,
This is
no,
your-
is that my cap off?
Your cap was on the mantle.
All right.
Mantle.
Whose flashlights are these? Okay.
Everybody make sure they got their bags.
Yep.
Or you can be the new boss.
Could you grab this camera and follow me upstairs? All right. All right. Hello? All right. Come on. There we go. And then,
You got about 20 minutes left on this battery.
okay, we'll swap out both batteries once we get upstairs. Whew.
Yes.
One thing it's not too obvious. It's stuffy in here. All right.
I'm gonna come sit behind the great.
I feel so bad, 'cause, like someone's like mom is behind them.
Yeah.
There we go.
Do you wanna go outside?
They had the golden retriever.
I don't like it.
Yeah, if you think about it, it shouldn't be cooler up here, right?
Such tiny windows.
So what was it?
I don't like that reading.
Yeah.
See, I love how everybody's like, what?
Seventy-two.
Striding in.
Yeah, I know, me too.
73, 72.9 over there.
Yeah, I used to fall flat.
Pretty chilly
And it's like,
on this floor.
And it's 75.
dark.
Weird.
All right.
Much cooler.
It's much cooler than one floor below, but maybe not as cool as downstairs.
Right.
So like, still, it shouldn't be cooler. And that room is giving a lot of people not for tenants.
Oh, really?
There we go.
Over in the corner.
So that's me in the corner. That's me in the spotlight.
All right.
You can't just
John or Walker, my camera.
Right there, sir.
Could you pass that over, please?
I see.
All right.
Just get it where it would not get busted, sir.
Right. Okay. Now. Let's see.
So the pool table's gone, so I guess we can't play pool.
No, unfortunately, we cannot.
Apparently the boys had a pool table up here, according to a certain book I read.
Okay, so this was the voicemail. Oh yeah, well, Pink at that time was like very
Okay, Walker.
strong message.
Reporting.
Yep. Hang on. Let me just wait for this to
A lot
turn
of
on.
ships in like the late 19th, early 20th century had
There you are,
pink as
fresh
their-
battery.
it was very
Good to go.
manly
Had a
color.
Copy.
It was like
Rachel
No,
was
for
basically
this.
like in the
In
bed.
the other room.
All right, sure.
feminine, and this is
All right.
it was a very
Now.
color. And then yeah,
I think the picture one
it's
is kind of taken away from
30s,
the
40s,
like.
50s.
Oh, you
Nobody
know
will
what?
get it.
Don't remember why. I don't know why pink was considered masculine. I just remember. That pink was considered a masculine color. I'm sitting behind you.
Well, Ross Geller would
You
say
go
what?
right ahead.
Salmon.
Sam.
For any fans of Friends fans, right? It's salmon.
Now it's what Michael refers to as Annaburg pink.
Exactly.
All right, so I'm just sure I wore today. It's Annaburg pink.
It was an Annaburg pink.
Where do you want to be, boss?
Wherever you are comfortable, my man.
Oh my gosh, please come back.
Aww, this is from the Met people.
It's from
Bad
the,
people.
oh, it might be. Let me go.
I saw that.
Yeah, let me go back to
She
this.
doesn't have my vent.
You guys go say hi to the men?
She like stuck her phone like into the vent, and then she got back over here and said, please come back.
Oh my
Hi,
god.
Rachel.
Bye, Rachel.
See you on the other side.
All right.
Okay, seriously, I want the name of the electrician. Because, dude, nothing. This is the most well insulated, there's no extraneous.
Good job, electricians.
I was gonna say, good job, electrician.
I know, right? But it's still
I
kind
might
of.
have to debunk my little EMF thing, because I had my name tag on it, which is a magnet.
That would do it.
Well done.
Well done.
Wait, what happened?
So,
I was holding my phone like this most of the time, and it was going off occasionally, and I had the magnet. I'll just.
Lower your voice.
oh, if they want to lower our voice, they're gonna hate what we're gonna do next.
There,
Okay.
well, there may or may not be some guy named Joe who would like to speak.
Well, that's good, because we're gonna give her an opportunity. All right, Phil,
Well-
do you wanna go into what we're about to do, or do you want me to explain it? How did you like to? Actually, Phil, you showed up late, so you get to explain what we're about to do here.
I showed up late because I was at 12 hours of volleyball.
Yeah, but you know what? This is where your commitment should be.
Tell that to my daughter.
Exactly.
So we are doing what's called the Estes method, or the Estes experiment, named after Estes Park, where the Stanley Hotel, the famous Stanley Hotel, is located. This was a spirit communication experiment that was invented, quote unquote, invented by this man Carl Pfeffer. Who, if you've ever watched Ghost Hunters International or Ghost Hunters Academy way back, he he was featured on those shows, and his colleague Connor Randall, where they have been using a spirit box, which is a device that cycles through radio stations, and you get bits and pieces of words as it's cycling through, and it said that, okay, spirits are said to be able to manipulate these frequencies or emphasize certain frequencies to get their voices heard. And they decided, well, what if our questions are biasing how we're interpreting, or biasing what we're hearing in the white noise? So why don't we put on sound isolating earphones with a blindfold, so all we can hear is what's coming through the spirit box, and we can't hear the person asking the questions. And since that time, it was a pretty compelling, successful experiment where there was a lot of relevance coming through while the person under had no idea what questions were being asked. And now it's really become a fairly common technique that you see folks use on investigations, and that's what we're about to showcase right now. And so we're going to start with
just say
T.
good? Did someone's okay.
And so just to compare and contrast, and just to show if different people can have different experiences or different sensitivities or whatever. So T's going to do a session, and then I will take a turn under the isolation and do a session myself.
But I got a scent.
Everyone can feel free to ask questions. The only real instruction there is make sure you're giving ample airtime between questions for whoever may or may not be trying to communicate to get the response. Okay. And for anyone that's new in this space with us, we're going to be hoping to communicate with you, and hopefully that's okay.
That was me.
This isn't harmful to us, as far as we know, and should not be harmful to you. So hopefully we have your permission to try to reach out to you in this fashion.
So this is more for whatever is here as opposed to those of you here, but if you want to know how the spirit box works, it's similar to the radio feature where it cycles up and down through the seek feature, but instead of stopping, it just keeps going, and that's what's happening here. And I'm now about to hopefully have Phil and you all ask questions, and the idea, again, going back to the whole idea of spirits being able to manipulate electromagnetic frequencies, if that theory stands true, then we should be able to go on ahead and pick up some responses. So let's just see.
Did somebody just open the attic door
No.
and close it?
No. Did it just open and close?
Somebody did.
Oh my gosh, one of the devices just said yes. One of the devices just said yes. Which is the attic door?
That one. Jean.
Yeah.
Jean.
Oh, did you do that? Oh.
She said I did.
Yes.
Well,
There you go.
next time.
Can we go?
All right, here we go.
All right.
Please hold, your call is very important to us.
Is it?
Phil?
Yes. That means he can't hear us because he's yelling. Are we alone in this space right now?
3.
Is that how many of you there are?
A heating pad.
Is your back
You
bothering
never won't. Yes. Take it all.
Can we try maybe taking turns speaking?
You're tourists.
If there's a lot of you trying to communicate with us at once, it might be hard to understand what you're all trying to get across. Would you be willing to speak one at a time?
I do.
You do? Who would like to go first?
Do you know?
Can you share your name with us?
Go away.
Are you saying go away to us or
Out.
to those others that are trying to communicate with us right now?
Whatever.
Okay. Is it okay if one of our other guests asks some
I can't.
questions? You can't what?
Part of it is.
Part of it's okay? Well,
Yeah.
okay. All right. Who would like to ask a question? Just raise your hand. Okay. Okay, we'll start with the gentleman in the corner.
Check it out.
All right, let's check it out. Go ahead, sir.
Who was murdered?
I'm gonna take that as maybe no one, which would be great.
Well, murder popped up on one of the phones
Oh.
just a little bit ago. That's why.
Yeah.
It's come up a few
It's
times.
come up a few
Yeah.
times, unless it's the murderer that's here right now talking to us. You know, I don't know what you're talking about. Murder? All right.
That was me.
All right, next question. John.
Who was suffocated?
You're forcing me.
Who is forcing you? What is forcing
Tickle me.
You have to buy us dinner first, all right?
And this is tea. Don't tickle me, okay? I wouldn't appreciate that.
I thought you said looking for me.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Get wrecked.
Get
Oh.
Pretty modern.
You fancy a good party? Oh, we've got a question in the back for you, Mr. Spirit.
Who's Dennis?
Yes. Good question. Oops, that was me whispering. Who is Dennis?
Or Dana?
Panic.
Don't panic. Do you like music?
Pretty cool.
What kind of music do you like to listen to?
You're welcome. Manifest.
You're welcome to manifest.
Yeah.
Are you here with us now? What was your favorite thing that you did today?
Sit with me.
My favorite thing today was getting to see my daughter play in a varsity volleyball.
Hey, buddy.
You don't care. Okay.
Drive.
Drive. Yes, go ahead.
Did something happen in this corner room?
Yeah.
I felt a serious vibe.
Everybody, everyone's doing them.
Can you tell us a little bit about the corner room?
Crying.
Who stayed in there?
Killing me.
Killing me.
Was someone crying in the corner room?
Yep. Yep.
Was it Joe?
Possessed.
Was Joe possessed?
If I start floating, you just grab my ankles, alright?
We got you, Phil.
Alright.
Hostile.
Just silly.
Was someone hurt in the corner room?
Was a member of the Portner family hurt in that corner room?
This is strange.
Just sound like something.
Very strange. You are annoying.
Are you in the corner room right now?
7-1.
7-1. Date?
A 71-year-old?
Oh. 71-year-old. July 1st. Are you telling us an age or a date? What else is going on?
An age, date,
Temperature.
temperature.
Yeah. Huh? Look.
Where?
Is something in the corner room now?
You know what's funny? When right after he said look, I could have sworn I saw a shadow move past that door frame
It was Jean.
in there.
Remember, she asked.
Oh, she did ask.
Fun.
What was fun?
What?
What was fun? You have an
It's
idea?
weird. I feel like Tina's looking right at me. This
You
is
look at
actually
the corner room.
really creepy.
He's, yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Tell me what's fun. Alright, you wanna talk, that's fine.
I'm gonna go into the corner room.
Did someone have a heart attack in the corner room?
Curse.
Devil.
The devil had a heart attack?
Is the corner room first?
Why?
No reason.
Am I safe in the corner room?
Have we met?
Are you done talking for tea?
Fine with it.
Be careful.
Are we in danger?
I've heard it.
I'm gonna tap him out.
That would scare the shit out of me.
Uh,
How'd that feel?
All right.
Sorry. Alright.
I don't know. It was from where I was, it was very non-sequential.
We
How
had,
does it sound out here?
there were little patches of relevance. It sounded like multiple people were trying to kind of butt in on the conversation.
It did sound busy.
There were a couple kind of distinctive personalities that seemed to kind
Okay.
of come through. What was everyone's impression? Anyone care to share any thoughts on T's session? Any impressions?
Felt like I was in there forever. Though. I tell you what.
Yeah, we were in there for about 8 minutes.
Oh, jeez.
Most of the time.
It does. It always feels like an age.
All of us.
Did the
Those like isolation chambers.
yeah? Okay, it's very similar. Did the REM pod happen to go off at any time during it? Okay, I put that out there just to see if it would.
The candle
If
did.
it
The
would
candle's
react.
been going on and off.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna propose is when I do mine, I'm gonna sit in the corner room. Okay?
Okay.
And I have one camera in there that should be facing me. Because we've all been getting weird vibes from the corner room. So
Okay.
curious to see what comes through me when I'm in there.
Walker, would you mind putting the infrared camera in there with Phil as well?
Phil, can I put my thing behind you?
Yes, the tracer.
Tracer?
All right, I've gone from being like scientist, experimenter to bait,
Pretty much.
and then you all can stay out here. So essentially, I'm alone.
I think.
I don't know, pretty close to the corner.
Is there a door? Is there a door?
It's a little disorienting when you come out of it.
Victoria, just note for next year, flyer, I think we need to put tickle me on the flyer.
Did that response mean anything? When it came out, I'm like, oh dear.
It still said I meant it soon after.
Wow.
Wow. Because it said tickle me and then T, you said this is T, don't, please don't. And then it said I meant it.
Wow. Whatever's in this house, it wants a piece of me.
It doesn't like it very much.
No, it doesn't. I'm feeling a bit like Henry Cavill in Mission Impossible. I go, okay, fine, let's go.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of like negative response about that room.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The room
Yeah, between like the phones going off and then what you were saying and the questions and like a lot of like crying, torture,
How has
suffocation.
the Ghost Tube responses been? Have they been making sense? Like they've been.
When he said it sounded like a lot of personalities coming through, mine said not all of us.
Not all.
Oh, that's fascinating.
I feel like some people's phones is Eugene are getting
So,
like
like-
ding, 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 ding.
So like I'm planning after this, I'm planning to take some of these responses and send them to Amy and Jared and go, you guys gotta know. I mean, because they do. There are a lot of people. So okay, so I did a talk. Well, they get set up in there. I did a talk this past summer at the Paranormal Symposium held in Gettysburg. Wow. And I was talking about apps in general. And most paranormal apps, necrophonic, the one that I think I dislike the most is Spirit Talker. Because it does a lot of this, but it goes for the more sensations. You know, it'll be like you need to run now, demon, devil. It'll go for all the sensational stuff. What I like about Ghost Tube is yes, we've gotten devil and demon before. So that's very one time we get that, we get stuff and we go. And I swear by Ghost Tube. I think it's probably the best. And also, considering that if you pay for the entire suite, if you pay for it for $14 a year, you get this, you get Seer, you get SLS, you get Fox. It's a really impressive suite.
Oh, you just gotta swipe.
Oh, you gotta swipe. If you swipe to the left or swipe right, it'll change color back.
What are the colors represent?
Cool stuff, really, that's about it. Because the one thing is, I was trying to figure out some way of finding an app that I could stream FLIR footage from, and I can't. To get something like that that's when it starts to get more expensive. In fact, I just chatted with Amy and Jared very briefly and said, do you have any plans of having streaming to Ghost Tube? And they said it's on our list. So, is Phil ready to go in there?
iPhone. Mine just went on to 20%.
Okay, Phil. Okay, Phil, when you were set.
It's what we want.
All right, everyone. Okay, so Phil is going under.
It might be
All
fine.
right,
I
hold
don't
on.
think we have a lot of time left.
Okay, so you've got an idea of how this process works.
Is it raining?
No, it is not raining.
Oh,
What?
he's gone. He's on a ghost.
Offer for you.
What's the offer?
It's a miracle.
Yeah, we can actually talk to you. We can hear you. So, is there anything you want to tell us? Who are you? Who are we talking with?
Oh, there's Phil.
There he is.
Yes, Phil is sitting in the room right now.
Hello, man.
Uh-oh. I don't think he'd like that.
It's like he knows you.
That's his full name.
We're all around.
Oh, really?
How exciting.
Office.
Are the people who are all around, are these people from the nursing facility? Or is this are we talking with? Wow, what's going on?
Did you work here?
Did you live
He's
here?
still talking. Did someone come in the room?
No.
I would have no anyway. It seems like someone came in. I know that.
None of us.
Who is in the room with Phil right now?
I'm here.
And what is your name?
He's here.
Who's here? We'd like to know who we're talking to.
People don't say that word.
Okay, let me
Which
try.
word?
Let me try again. Who are we talking to? Could you please tell us?
Granddaughter.
Good talk.
I got granddaughter.
This has been a good talk. Now are we talking to a granddaughter?
I need it.
Maybe you're waiting for your granddaughter.
I think you're doing a mother or grandmother.
He was Paul.
He was Paul.
Lived here.
Okay.
Paul.
And that's that was the one. The son. Are we talking to Paul, the son of
Robert?
Robert?
I'm coming through.
Okay. Paul, are you doing okay? You went through a lot, didn't you?
Mine said no regret. Do you regret the court case?
Come here.
No.
Closer.
No. Sorry, can't do that, Paul.
Why should we come closer?
He's a nice one.
Oh.
He's the chief.
So Paul, what do you want to share with us? We know you had a really rough time.
Man's world. Warning.
Paul, are you alone?
Oh wait, a knife?
The energy. Keep it going.
We're working on that. How long has he been under?
Not that long.
Okay.
Still.
How long did he get under? Okay, what time is it now?
Phil.
I don't have the time.
39.
30 years.
What time is it?
Phil.
Yes, that's his name.
Somebody.
We're paying attention.
9. We are paying attention.
42 years ago.
Does anybody have time?
That'd be when it was the
82.
9:39.
Yeah.
Okay, someone's telling me it's 9:45.
What happened 40 years ago? Fine.
Hurt.
Paul, were you hurt in the room?
Market.
Mm.
My knees, this is Phil again, are very cold.
He won't leave. Stop touching Phil's knees. Or maybe not, I don't know. He might enjoy that.
We're still talking to Paul?
It's puberty.
There were a lot of boys up here probably having puberty.
Well, this was
We're very
apparently.
close to the attic.
I ain't teasing.
You unseasoned? What was it
I
like?
have an average cock.
That's a teenage boy right there. Oh,
That was not Phil.
Of course that wasn't Phil. Of course that wasn't Phil.
You said that was an average cock.
that made you say that?
This was apparently the boys' floor, so
Well,
you know.
T, something that I haven't told you about
What?
is that when the house sat
Let's keep
vacant,
talking.
when the
Yeah.
house sat vacant all those years, people would sneak in and.
Well, they get they get
So
busy.
the
Oh, no,
reason,
the graffiti upstairs.
yeah, the
Oh.
reason we don't go up into the attic is because of all the lewd graffiti.
Okay. So it's like the graffiti house if it was Porky's.
When was it closed? When was
Got
the
it.
mayor closed?
Nursing
Cancer.
Michael, when did you say in
We want to be able
the
to go
nursing
back
home
up for the top of the program. Right.
So how can we help you?
No, but it's to know where we're supposed to focus.
Wow.
on the program.
Yes, it's me.
So Pip was just talking to Phil. Phil just said,
I wish this was my place.
remember, you can't hear her.
Yeah. Oh, my.
The old lady,
The old lady?
she was part of it
Oh,
in 2000.
wow.
Now it feels like we're talking to somebody from the old
What
days.
happened in the year 2000? Did it happen in this room?
Paper,
Are we still talking to Paul?
it's clear.
It's a nursing home.
He's lying.
Who are we talking to right now?
He betrayed them.
Who betrayed
He
them?
hurt me.
I'm from here.
Wife,
So we've
too.
talked to Paul, we've talked to a,
He killed her.
and we've talked to a
Waste.
nursing home person.
Lazy.
And maybe someone who worked here.
Was it by suffocation?
Careful. Careful.
Be being careful.
He'll come out.
Who will come out?
Hide from him.
Hide from who?
It's the third Roy I've had.
Yeah, I got one of those downstairs.
Shall we hide from Roy?
Can you hear him?
Oh,
Phil, you alright?
yeah.
You need me to come in?
No, I'm good.
Alright?
I just
Need a break?
got this, like, it got very, very, very quiet. Like, it stopped cycling. It was cycling.
It's 43.
Very quiet, and I just felt like something was rushing toward me, but like behind my eyes, if that makes any sense.
Just so you know, nobody came into the room while you were under.
Yeah, and so I felt.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah,
wait.
so I felt like I should take it off because whatever was about to like come through, for whatever reason, like I did not want to know what it had to say.
Yeah, we got a few of these
I
coming.
suddenly wasn't curious anymore.
Yeah.
Or,
They happen all the time at like
Oh, yeah.
places
Here,
where
you get fill his glasses.
how long was I under? So,
Not very long.
Not long.
About 10, maybe 10 minutes.
I feel very like.
I'll go down. Let me go in there.
do you wanna hold my obsidian?
Me too.
Crystals for all of us?
You wanna go under? Yeah. Are you sure?
I don't know if you want to. I don't know if you want to go under in there.
It only, remember, it only hurts for a minute, then the endorphins kick in.
That was weird. That
Alright.
was different.
So you wanna do this, John? All right. I don't think John's done this before, so.
I did it for a minute, for a bit up at Linville Manor.
Okay.
It was fun.
So, did anything coming out of me make any sense?
Yes,
Yes.
that's not good.
It was not good.
It was not good, but it made
It
sense.
didn't feel good. There was some arguing going on. There was
There were a number of different people, I think, coming through.
Yeah.
there were a couple different women, a couple different men.
So you can hear the difference in the
I hear the
voices.
difference in the
Just remember, you
voices.
can step out at any point.
Oh, I know.
Something happened in that room in 2000 apparently.
Or 40 years ago.
Or
They were
19 years ago.
42 years ago and the year 2000.
84.
I mean, this place was
It
going
would
for a
have
long
been
time.
1984 if it was 40 years ago.
That was,
42.
it was 42 years ago.
Oh,
And I was like, I'm
82.
47, so
wait,
77
did they
minus
say
5.
42 years ago or did
Yeah.
they say 42?
I think you said 42 years.
42 years ago. That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Because according to Douglas Adams, 42 is the meaning of life.
Yes, it is.
In the
actually.
corner room.
In the corner.
42.
Like a candlestick. Yeah,
Curl mustard.
Why? I don't know why I decided like to just sit here.
Caution.
I was like, this room's terrible.
We got so many cautions.
Sorry.
No,
That was me. It's just
I do these on a regular basis, so. Yeah.
I just turned
So
the
if you were
chair
to put
so.
the spirit candle potentially, just like
All right,
I'm not
wait, John's
suggesting,
under. John's under. Okay.
would it
Might.
suggest? I'm just
It
curious.
might.
If it's
That's
like more,
good.
the more
Put a spirit
energy.
candle in there.
I'm weak. Oh, I hope you're
So, go gentle with our friend John in there. He's a gentle soul.
Monster.
Can you tell us who was interacting with me, who was speaking for me? You just, first names would be fine.
Got it on a slow rate, so I should be able to pick him up.
How do you feel? We're a little freaked out. But we're okay.
Feel tired after that.
Day. I just got, no, it's not day, it's just a
Bright light.
bright light, yeah.
Dark.
It's dark where you are?
It is still dark. It's just a bright light being pointed at you.
So who's in there with our friend Walker? Have you got a name?
Big Bad.
Big bad.
Oh, is
Big
that what they
Bad?
call you? In the facility, Big Bad?
Why do they call you Big
Mrs.
Bad?
Walker, somebody just yell.
No.
No.
Going on record saying no.
Why do they call you Big Bad?
And no one was walking in there at any point when I was under. I
No.
also felt like the floor was anyone walking around
No.
here? Because I
So-
felt like the floor was
You
moving.
were all
Like,
standing here still.
I made it nice and warm.
Start, okay.
Can you tell us what happened 42 years ago? Or tell us someone who might know what happened 42 years ago?
School.
We just got a hit on the tracer.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you done talking with us?
Strength.
Oh, what do you say?
Straight. If you walk around Walker, we can see you. Let us know you're there.
30.
You're 30?
Or do you want to talk about something that happened 30 years ago?
Or in 1930.
Or 1930?
There's a lot of things happening.
It is, let's say it's a subjective art.
Yep.
Is there something
There's
you'd like
time.
Is there something you'd like to talk about? We've been asking all the questions.
Or not? You prefer to answer questions?
What's your name?
3,500.
Is that money?
Alternative.
Well, the alternative we're looking for is a name. We haven't found out who we're talking to yet. Can you tell us your name?
It's having Big Bad.
Yeah.
You still haven't told us why they call you Big Bad.
Mrs. Walker, something just came by here.
No, something.
Okay.
Nothing we could see.
We're going to be wrapping up here.
How could you?
Well, they won't let us stay. They won't let us stay too long. Yeah, them's the rules.
We've got rules we've got to listen to.
So we'll be leaving here soon.
We will be coming back.
But before we go tonight, anything that you wish to communicate through our friend in there, through any of the devices that we still have running, any message?
Premium?
What do you say?
Premium?
Premium.
Premium what?
Premium beef.
Pilot. Were you a pilot?
How many people were in this
Boys.
facility at one time? What's that?
Are you a child?
I mean, the wings were enormous out either side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
they
were
were.
almost to the sidewalks.
Oh, really? And then they knocked those all down?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
In 2007.
got it.
Were you in the military?
Who is?
Walker has served. The person you're talking to.
Awkward?
It can be.
Can be a little awkward.
How old are you? That's a personal question. You tell us how old you are.
Something just came by here again.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely felt a lot of movement when I was in there. So that's it.
Are you in the room right now with our buddy Walker? Are you trying to get his attention by touching him? You can see somebody stepping in there. Not necessarily Phil.
Who just walked in here? That was me. That's Walker. Who just walked in here?
It was Phil. Phil walked in here. You're good, Walker. You're good.
Oh, no, he said. Closer than this?
Here.
Oh.
Okay, no.
Stalker.
It actually said stalker.
Just said stalker.
Oh, wow.
Is someone keeping an eye out?
Walker
on
got
us?
I think you're done. I think you're done, Walker. I think you're done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no.
I thought you stayed.
More than done.
Well, you do need to stay.
Yeah.
So it'd be interesting to do that again,
Speaking of
but
God-
in the master bedroom downstairs.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That room that, we set the
Speaking of
halls
done.
in.
We're about out of time, right?
Yeah.
So, to those that have communicated with us tonight, to those of you that observed, we want to remind you that this is your space and we appreciate you sharing this space with us and interacting with us, but you're staying here in your space. You can't tag along with any of us tonight as we leave. This is your space. We'd love to come visit, learn more of your story, but you have to stay here and we'll come to you.
Yeah, we'll be coming back. And we're gonna bring a few more people with us then, but the same rules apply. Now, if you have a feeling to move forward, if you have the feeling to move on, and if you see a light somewhere, you go towards that light, but can't be one of our headlamps, cannot be one of our car lights. You need to stay here. Okay. All right. So are we packing up, everybody?
Yeah.
All right.
Turning off your ghost tube.
All right. Yeah, everybody turn off your ghost tubes. Yes, sir.
This is Lindsay tapping. This is Lindsay working. This is very dark. This is Lindsay.
I know, I'm sorry.
I know, but I think that would just be interesting to try that.
Yeah, I may actually try, I was thinking about not filming the,
If you want to share, take it back down.
but yeah.
Our student team.
So frustrating. Sometimes I can't. Hey, are you guys doing?
Do what?
What are you guys doing?
Oh, no, we're talking about the public event. Yeah, talking about the public events. We're not doing anything that you would not be privy to.
Okay.
That was interesting.
That was interesting.
Excuse me, candle.
Okay.
Did I make any sense whatsoever?
So you're coming in
Let's,
October?
let's make sure that we turn the lights on downstairs so I can get, so I can make sure I don't leave anything.
Oh, yeah, this goes in the big bag.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that goes in the big bag.
That's interesting.
Yeah, there was a lot of mumbling, and then some stuff just come right through.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the nature of the spirit
It'll be a
box.
totally different kind of
Hang on to all that stuff, take it downstairs.
Yes, well, my
Yeah.
stuff's there too.
Oh, okay.
But
All right, so here.
Just so I can pack up my pocket, put stuff in my pockets.
Was so the tracer was going off as well?
Yeah, we got this on the tracer. Yeah.
No, I haven't had anything. Well, I had a little bit in this room with the tracer, but that was the most.
Whatever's in here, it ain't happy.
No. I
Well,
think so.
there had to be some kind of like feeling of disorder.
Yeah, I think it was something happened during the nursing home days. I think.
Which wouldn't surprise me.
Well, it was a nursing home for a long time.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. All right.
Whose equipment's this over here?
That's mine.
Let me take that.
I got shit over there, sorry.
As far as I can tell, we haven't left anything on any of the floors.
It's a referred spirit box.
I figure if anything is left behind, I'm sure Rachel will let us know. All
All
right, I'm gonna head downstairs.
I'm grabbing this.
guys, Michael wanted me to let you know that there's a light on still in one of the master bedrooms.
Oh, one of the bedrooms. All right, let me take a look.
Oh, you got it? Yeah.
No, we got a lot for the last set of stairs.
Oh, got it.
All right, so I think you guys are gonna get a quick tiki tour of the facility. All right. I don't know whose lights these are. I'll take them downstairs regardless. Okay, so we were in here. It was an interesting night, to say the least. It was a very interesting night.
Got everything?
I think so. I don't know whose flashlights these are.
Our walkers, I think.
Are they walkers? Okay, well, I'll take them downstairs. This is going to be a tougher event for us to manage, I think.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a little tougher of a public event to manage, I think. Just the logistics of the stairs and everything. But are you okay, baby?
Yeah. Just punched my leg a little bit. There was a nail sticking out my jacket.
What was that?
There was a nail sticking out on the stairs and I hit it with my leg.
Shit.
I don't think it punched it on me very light. Give me a little right.
All right. Okay. All right. Let's see. All right. What's that? With your boobily? What? What? Oh, you took a. Oh, I see what you did. Okay. All right. Can you grab the stuff out of my arm here?
Yeah, that would be lovely.
That would be lovely. That would be fabu.
Oh.
Ah, there we go.
I just need to do a walk to make sure everything's out.
Yeah. Well.
All the things that
Steamy in here. It's steamy in here.
Okay.
All right.
You did a good Esther session.
You thought? You thought so?
Yeah, you did.
I personally think this was a fun. This was a fun night. I'm not sure. I'm not.
Candle had a good night.
Spirit Candle, man, that thing was going off left and right. According to Cammie in chat, her favorite was the bell.
The bell was.
The bell was interesting. The bell was very, very interesting.
I don't know any of these things.
I thought it was interesting in that when I said, give us, do you want us in here or not? 1 for yes, 2 for no, and it just went ding, ding. I was like, ooh, okay. Now I will say too, that I thought was even more impressive how so many people had Ghost Tube tonight, and how many of the answers corroborated.
I got royal, I got smothered. Smothered. Did not like that.
Did not like, do not want. You're still getting Ghost Tube.
Never.
And this place loves Ghost Tube.
Because it was not quiet, and then it just went quiet.
It did.
And then there was this just void.
No,
These are your two, right?
I think so.
Walker, are these yours?
Probably.
Okay.
I brought like 4. Because,
That was great.
I'm afraid of the dark.
So what? That was great. I'm also happy that it was until 10, not 11.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I could have done 11.
So we got some munchies.
There's a different atmosphere on every floor.
There is. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Randy. Randy agrees with you.
Yeah.
Randy thinks that I had a good Esty session.
Yeah.
There he is. There's
I'm doing the
Phil.
Rossi shimmy.
Repeat location.
Look, if you keep doing
Location.
that, no wonder people are going to touch your hair and face.
Yeah.
You just
I
put
was
it out
that
there.
was like a.
Oh, like a stroke or a
It was like this. It was
Well, this is where we're going to be doing the public event. We have a public event coming in October. Arelis
touch and then like,
ESP / Arelis NYC girl. Yeah, she's gonna be present.
And this over here, this is where the statue of Aphrodite
Oh wow.
would have been. So do you? Best Venus. See, it's got a clamshell.
oh yeah. This is like just like this.
Hang on, Phil.
Who's
Get back in there.
Because it's actually got Aphrodite on it.
That's not my mom.
Is that sure? Whose bottle is this? It's got Venus on it.
You want me to hold something for you to get
No, I want you to get back in there and do that Aphrodite pose. Ladies and gentlemen, there it is. It's Phil Rossi as Aphrodite. He will be your Aphrodite. Your private Aphrodite.
Swimming away. We had one of the son's nicknames was Venus.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Oh, is this yours? Is this your thing?
I think it is. Well, I have something just like this. So I don't know. It might be yours.
No, that's
All right, never mind.
one of my cheese
It's
stuff.
yours, yeah, it's
Oh, it's
yours.
yours?
Yeah,
Okay.
it came from my Sunday.
All right.
Thank you all so much. I'm sorry I couldn't be here in October, but the event.
No. We're happy to have you here. That it was, yeah.
You know, it'll be an event in October, which was kind of an event-ish. If we could ever coordinate a small event along with us, that would be fantastic.
I have one question before you leave us. Venus, what did she look like?
I have to find where this is.
It was the Venus Russian from the house show.
Oh, so like that.
Yep.
So she's going. Yeah.
I had the open clam shell. Yeah. Because when the family took items out of the house before they sold off everything, Oscar's family ended up with that sculpture. Because Penny Porter told us that she remembered it being in the backyard growing up. And
So I
the
think
statue ultimately melted.
on that note,
Because I think it was never set plaster.
we are calling it a night.
But yeah, so like I was thinking,
It's
like,
been
what
fun.
the statue
It's been a
was,
good time.
yeah, like a little model.
And as far as what's next, we have the Hindale House in 2 weeks, and we also have
Aphrodite rising.
the Wildwood Sanatorium in 2 weeks. Hopefully the Wi-Fi will be better. If not, we'll have Plan B, set and ready. But thanks everybody for being here. I will see you all next week, and it'll be Monday. We'll do some Star Wars outlaws and talk about what's coming up with TwitchCon. So I will see you all next week. Have a great weekend. Take care. Peace.
That's the only one.